It's okay for children to feel bad about themselves sometimes if it's warranted. So these negative emotions, these negative self-conscious emotions like guilt or shame or even embarrassment can be really powerful motivators sometimes. It's not that we want them to always feel that way. Of course they shouldn't always feel that way. But sometimes it's okay to feel guilty if you hurt somebody else or if you do something that causes harm to other people. That sense of guilt is what that again can motivate them to change their behavior in the future and to exhibit more kindness and pro-social behaviors towards other people later on. Now, there's some people that argue there's a difference between shame and guilt, in that guilt is a little bit more of a positive emotion because guilt encourages us to consider how our actions and how our behaviors are affecting other people. That's what makes us feel guilty because it's relevant to this relationship that we have with other people. Whereas shame tends to be a little bit more self-internalized or focused inward. And some people have argued that shame is not quite as positive because it leads to more negative feelings about oneself without necessarily understanding how you're relating to other people. So a child that feels shameful feels like he or she is always a bad person or feels like he or she is not a worthy person because of something they did. Whereas a child that feels guilty, the emphasis is on the actual behavior and not the whole child or not the whole person. So I feel guilty over a specific act that I did, not guilty as an entire person.